Hello children, welcome to our English class. English is a wonderful language and one word is there in English children, that is gratitude. Do you know the meaning of gratitude? So we should respect the people who help us. We have so many greatest people in our India. Do you know the names of them? So I'll tell only few names. One is Mahatma Gandhi and Indira Gandhi and Sarojini Naidu and Dr. Kotnis and the Mother Teresa. And these people helped a lot to the society and the people. So the country and the people are showing gratitude to them. We are all remembering these people in our day-to-day life. So let us go to our lesson Unit 8 Gratitude, Mr. Dwarakanath Kotnis. Unit 8 Gratitude, A reading, Dr. Dwarakanath Kotnis. Part 2. Recap of Part 1. Dr. Dwarakanath Kotnis was born in a lower middle class family on October 10, 1910 in Sholapur, Maharashtra. A vivacious kid by nature. He completed his graduation from GS Medical College, Bombay. In 1937, he was sent to China as a part of Indian medical mission team. See here, 5 members are there. These 5 members went to China to treat the army soldiers. Dr. Kotnis married Guo Quinlong, who was Chinese nurse in 1941. He had a son named Inha on August 23rd, 1942. And see, you can see in the picture mother and the son. He took over the post of first president of the Bethune International Peace Hospital. You can see a big International Peace Hospital. In front of that hospital, you can see the statue of Dr. Kotnis. During a long drawn out battle against Japanese troops in 1940, Dr. Kotnis performed operations for 72 hours non-stop without any sleep, and his small team conducted 50 operations in a day. See the children, a beautiful picture. The army soldiers are fighting and they are going for battle. Dr. Kotnis played a major role in controlling a virulent strain of plague that hit Chinese soldiers. You can see the Chinese soldiers here. In the process, he did not fall back from trying out a vaccine on himself. He died of epilepsy on December 9th, 1942 at the age of 32. In order to cherish the memory of Dr. Kotnis, the Chinese government built memorial hall for him in Shijiazhuang City, Hebei province in 1976. In April 2005, his grave was covered completely in flowers donated by the Chinese people during Qiming festival, a day used by the Chinese to commemorate their ancestors. Both China and India honored him with stamps in 1982 and 1993 respectively. You can see the stamps here. It is first one is from India, the second one is from China. Children, a reading Dr. Dwarakanath Kotni's second session. Let us see the glossary. Commemorate, keep a great person, event, etc. in people's memory. Second one, venerated, respected. The third one, septuagenarian, person who crossed 70 years. Memorabilia, objects that are collected in memory of persons and events. Weed, to free from something hurtful or offensive. Children, see the next one. Embassy, an official residence or offices of an ambassador. Renowned, famous. Children, see here ancestors, forefathers. Grave, a place where dead bodies are buried. Cemetery, an area of a land where dead people are buried. Province, region. Exclusive, special. Premature, untimely. So let us see the A reading on the second part. On a later occasion, Courtney's family stood before his grave in North China Matrice Memorial Cemetery, Hebei Province. The family also turned Zhejiang and visited the Dr. Bethany's International Peace Hospital, where Courtney's once served as its director. In exclusive interviews with China Daily in Beijing and Shanghai, the family members shared their memories of the doctor, not only as a hero but also as a loud brother, husband, and an adventurous young man. He was vivacious and liked singing. Sometimes I couldn't stop laughing when he told jokes, said Go, recalling Courtney's with a smile. See here a picture about the woman Go. The tragic tale was to continue even after Dr. Courtney's death. Their son, Yan Ho, who was 3 months old when Dr. Courtney's died, also passed away when he was just 25. Mrs. Courtney's moved to Dalian in the 1660s and lived there since. Despite the two premature deaths, Mrs. Courtney's never let weeds cover her Indian connection. She visited the country at least half a dozen times and maintained her links with the Courtney's family. See, children, a beautiful picture of Mrs. Courtney's and her son. Mrs. Courtney's had been an honored guest at many high-level diplomatic functions between China and India, such as the banquet Dalian Mayes Bo Zela hosted for them. Indian President K.R. Narayanan in June 2000, and during the visit of then Indian Prime Minister Vajpayee to Beijing in June 2003. She was a regular invitee at the Indian Embassy functions in China. In November 2006, she accompanied Chinese President Hu Jintao on a state visit to India. She died on 28th June 2012. See here K.R. Narayanan, the President and the Prime Minister of Vajpayee and the President of China. While Kotnis is venerated in China with textbooks recounting his story to children and a Beijing hospital even creating a medical team in his memory, very little is known of him in the land of his birth. Few in Mumbai or the rest of the country known about the doctor who served in China during the 1938 Sino-Japanese War and died there in 1942, says his septuagenarian younger sister Vatsala. We can see his sisters here. However, Dr. Kotnis became famous in his hometown after his death with the publication of his best-selling biography, One Who Never Returned, written by a film journalist Khawaja Abbas Ahmad in 1945 and the screening of the 1946 classic Bollywood movie Dr. Kotnis Ki Amar Kahani, directed by V. Shantaram. See the picture here. You can see a beautiful picture about the life history of Dr. Kotnis. Echoing Vachala is Lina Fernandez, the General Secretary of the Mumbai chapter of the Indo-Chinese Friendship Association. Friendly ties between India and China have their own significance, even on a humanitarian level. The selfless service rendered by Dr. Dwarakanath Shantaram Kotnis, a proud son of India during the Sino-Japanese War, and to wounded Chinese soldiers is an evergreen symbol of the human relationship between the people of India and China. See the picture, she is Lina Fernandez, the General Secretary of the China Friendship Association. Added Kotnis' elder sister Manorama, sitting in their 60 years apartment crowded with Chinese memorabilia. Had it not been for the renowned filmmaker V. Shantaram and the Amar Chitrakatha comic book and maybe a few others, India's would have never known how our brother who served in Myo Zedong Red Army saved lives during the war. She is the sister of Dr. Kotnis Manorama. See children, how the doctors help the people. We stay at work for you. You stay at home for us. The presence of the doctor is the beginning of the cure. Yes, if the doctor is good, our disease also will go away from us. Dr. Courtney's died of epilepsy on December 9th, 1942 at the age of 32 and was buried in the Heroes Country at Nanquan village. So he was greatest doctor. He was one of the member in Indian team who went to China to treat the soldiers. Dr. Courtney died. Not only he, his son also passed away when he was just 25 years. While Courtney is venerated in China with textbooks recounting his story to children and Beijing hospital even creating a medical team in his memory. However, Dr. Courtney became famous in his hometown after his death with the publication of his best-selling biography, One Who Never Returned, written by a film journalist Khawaja Abbas Ahmad in 1945 at the screening of the 1946 classic Bollywood movie Dr. Courtney's Ki Amar Kahani, directed by V. Shantaram. He was one of the greatest and best doctor, and he dedicated his life to the service of the soldiers. So doctors are very important in our life. We should respect doctors. Whenever we are in service of doctors, we should go and treat. Unit 8, Gratitude, a reading, Dr. Dwarakanath Courtney's second session. Reading comprehension. Children, let us see the reading comprehension. The first question. What sort of a person was Dr. Courtney's according to Go? Answer. Dr. Courtney's was various, jovial and liked singing. See the second question. What was the tragic tale mentioned in the passage? Answer. The tragic tale was Courtney's son was 3 months old when Dr. Courtney died and his son Yan Ho also passed away when he was just 25. Ultimately, death of Dr. Courtney and his son Yan Ho was the tragic tale in the passage. Why was Mrs. Courtney a regular invitee at the Indian Embassy functions in China? See the answer, children. Mrs. Courtney was invited regularly at the Indian Embassy functions in China because Chinese venerated Mr. Courtney. The service rendered by Mr. Courtney to the people of China were remarkable and memorable forever and ever. The third question. When did Dr. Courtney become famous in his hometown after his death? See the answer. Dr. Courtney became famous in his hometown after his death with the publication of his best-selling biography, One Who Never Returned, written by a film journalist, Khawaja Abbas Ahmad, in 1945, and the screening of the 1946 classic Bollywood movie, Dr. Courtney's Ki Amar Kahani, directed by V. Shantaram. Children, this is the fifth question. What sort of a person do you think was Dr. Courtney? What are your impressions about him? You have to write your own answer, children, here. After reading the lesson, you have to identify what sort of a person was Dr. Courtney. How did he serve for the soldiers? You have to write like this. Dr. Courtney was so and so and so. Children, you read Dr. Courtney's, who served a lot for the Chinese soldiers. And not only that, he looked after his family also well. Okay, children, did you understand about the Dr. Courtney's? Thank you. Have a nice day.